Good evening, all. So, here, this is a question we are going to talk about it. So, just go through the question, what he has given. So, here he is asking us the statement of showing the working capital requirement for production of units. So, what is the information he has given is he has given the cost sheet information wherein the detailed information about the cost of each element is provided to us. So that is the material cost is 80 rupees, direct labor cost is 30 rupees, overheads cost is 60 rupees. So likewise, the total cost price is 170 here figure. And then the further information he provided is, he said that raw materials are in stock for 1 month, raw materials are in progress on an average half a month, finished goods are the stock are in average of 1 month itself. Credit allowed by the suppliers is 1 month. Credit allowed by supplier means for me my creditor is due. Means it's a payment for me. Lag in a payment of overhead is like outstanding payment is a 1 month. Lag in a payment of wages is 1.5 week itself. And then a 1/4 output is sold against the cash. Then cash in hand at the bank is expected to be 1,25,000. And the credit which is allowed to our customers is 2 months. Now he is expecting us you to prepare a statement showing the working capital finance level of activity for production of 2,08,000 units of production. So here what he's expecting is he wants us to find out how much is the net working capital we needed to produce these 2,08,000 of production units itself. So how I'm going to find out? So just go through the sum once again. What is the information he has provided? Then we'll get into the fair page. So here, this is the element of cost he has given, which is material cost, direct labor cost, overheads cost are very important for us. So total cost together is equal to 170. Material cost 80, direct labor 30, overhead 60. So total cost is 170. So he gave raw material, work in progress, finished goods, stock. Now here, all the things he is giving about in a month and in a week. So either the way I have to convert. Either I have to convert all the information into month-wise or all the information I have to convert into the week-wise. So how I'm going to do it? Which one I have to go for it? So usually when I see a raw material, he gave him in a month. Raw material in progress, he gave a month. Finished goods in a month, he gave in such manner. But whereas when you do see the F point, he gave a lag in a payment of wages is 1.5 weeks. So this one point is enough to go for me converting all the information into these 1.3 weeks. So 1.5 week means what? 1.5 week means it's a 1.5 weeks. So this is a way I have to convert the thing. So that's why what I'm going to do it now. I'm going to convert a total information into the weeks only. So how we are going to now rather we are going to go for in a monthly manner, we convert into the weekly manner the information because the 1.5 we cannot convert into a month. If it is the B point is there, he said half a month. Half a month at least I can convert as 0.5 month. But this is something below than that one, which is going to be even more lesser decimal point, and it is going to be little bit confusion for us in the part of the calculation. So to make our calculation simplifier, I'm converting all the information into a week's only. So that's why our calculation will be in the week manner. So shall we start now? So let's start with the thing. Now, before getting into the sum, now how I'm going to find out the working capital statement. Remember, when he is asking us a working capital statement, that is, he is expecting us to go for finding out this manner. Is equal to current assets minus current liabilities. So whatever the information he has provided, where did he provide that this one means? The information is very simplified. The only thing is what the way I required, I need to use it. So what the information he has given is about the stock, which is a current asset. Then he said our customer means it is a debtor. So it is again a current asset. Then he gave us cash in hand. It is again a current asset. So these the way he has provided me the stock, the cash, the debtors information. So my current assets, I got it. Then he talked about a creditor. Then it is my liability. And then he talked about lag in a payment of wages, lag in a payment of overheads. So that is enough. Again, it is all about a current liability. So using this information, now we will get into the sum. So here, as we want to make the things to be simplified, so we make it easy. So here, so this one I'm going to write as statement showing computation of working capital. So which is what? Current asset minus current liability. So this is my particulars. This is my amount and this is again my amount. So I said what? We have our formula is what? Current asset minus current liability. That means on the top I should have what? The first one I should have is the current asset. So in this one current assets, what I said, he gave us what? First he gave us the cash in hand. So let me underline. So first I'm going to take the cash in hand. Excuse me. Cash in hand, which he gave in the textbook is 1,25,000. Now come down to that. Now first, what did I say? He gave us three informations for us: cash in hand, debtors, and the stock. So my first part, cash in hand, is completed. Then I'm going to get into the debtors because debtors is a little bit easy for you. Then we'll get into the stock, which is a little bit you need to understand very well. So the next comes is my debtors. Now when it comes to the debtors, what is the information he has provided to us? So information he said that he wants us to go for. He wants us to go for a total of 2,08,000 units that we have to convert into a rupees, no? So I'm going to convert this one into a rupees. So into, now what is the total cost I said? Raw material is 80, direct is 30 and overhead is 60. So that's how my total price is equal to 170. This one I have taken into consideration. Then multiplied by, what is the point he gave in the beginning? He said the customers are allowed 2 months absence for us. The customers are allowed a period of 2 months. So that 2 months I have to take into consideration. 2 months means I said here we are converting everything into the weeks. So 2 months means how many weeks we are going to have it, month? 8 weeks. 8 total of how many weeks? 52 weeks. 8 total of 52 weeks again into 1/4 is already sold in the cash. So we are only talking about balance 3 by 4. So if you are confused a little bit, I'll make it even more better for you. 8 divided by, I said no, so that I will count it. Then into 3. So 8 divided by 52 and this one 2 divided by, so this is our 52 and this is our 4. Why did this clear for you? So what is this one? 8 by 52 means we said we are giving to our customers 2 months time. To, as I said, I am converting every information into what? Weeks. So 2 months means we are going to get a 8 weeks. So 8 weeks I'm taking. Out of the total weeks in a year, we are only picking a 8 weeks. So it should be divided by 52 total weeks now. So usually when I have to calculate 6 months interest, if you have to calculate, what you do? 6 by 12 you are going to do. The same calculation is here, it is applied. So 8 weeks means out of total weeks means 52 weeks in a year. 8 weeks I'm only taking into consideration for my data. Now what is this 3 by 4 means? When I was reading about a point, the G point, in the G point you have got 1/4 of output is sold already in the cash effect. So already which was sold in the cash are 1/4. So that means we should be bothered only about the balance, no? So out of 4 parts, one part is already sold. So how many parts are left over? 3 parts. So that's why 3 by 4 we are taking into consideration. So when I'm going to multiply, so let me use my calculator. So when I'm going to use this one, multiply, how it is going to be? So 2,08,000 into 1/7. So it is going to be some 35 crores, something like that. So that one into 8 divided by 52, which is going to again come into 54 lakh something. Then again I'll multiply with 3 divided by 4. So that is going to be 40 lakhs 80,000 for me. So 40 lakhs 80,000 is the first answer I got. 40 lakhs 80,000. Let me add here. So 40 lakhs 80,000 is the answer I got it from the data. Now, what did I say? One cash is completed, one data is completed. Now we need to talk about the stock. So why I'm doing the stock a little bit late, because it is, you need to be understanding little bit carefully, na? So that is the reason I'm doing it stock in the last part. So please do try to understand about the stock. Now stock is, when I say a stock is a part divided into 3 parts. First is raw material, second is work in progress, and the third is finished goods. So my first part is raw material. So my first part is raw material. Now, as I said, it is very specifically, it is the only I'm talking about the raw material. So raw material means my calculation same as usual. For everything, we will take 2 lakhs into consideration only. So 2 lakhs, 8,000 units, then into raw material price is only 80 rupees now. So here only I will take a raw material price of 80 rupees. Now, how many weeks it is going to stay in the stock, he said? It is going to be raw materials are in stock for a 1 month, he said. So that 1 month I have to take into consideration. So 1 month means I said every information we are converting into what? Weeks, no? So that's why 1 month means 4 weeks. So 4 divided by 52. So now what I'm doing to make it easily to understand, I'm taking this price here itself. Means the stock I want to add all together and I want to show you the outer price only as a one. So when I'm multiplying 2 lakhs 8,000 into 80 rupees into 4 by 52, I'm going to get an answer of 12 lakhs 80,000. So my first in the stock, my first bit of raw material is completed. Now we are getting into the second bit. So this one is my second bit. So what is my second bit? It is my work in progress. So this one, let me highlight it again. Now, please be careful. When it is of a raw material, I only will consider about the raw material price. But when I say working capital, my working capital is a combination, means the work has already been started. Means what? It's not just a price of raw material will be added. Even the labor will be included, even the overheads also will be included. So that's why when I say work in progress, my calculation is going to be of three parts. So what is the three parts here? The first one is it is going to be raw material. So raw material, which is of 2 lakhs, 8,000 into same price we are going to pay, 80. And he said the same. For a work in progress, what he said? Half a month. Half month means what? 2 weeks, no? So into, for all the things, it is going to be 2 divided by 52. So our price is going to be 6 lakhs 40,000. Then my wages. Now I said work in progress means everything will be included in that. So here we have got a direct labor cost now. So that is direct labor cost I'm going to take. Again 2 lakhs 8,000. But what is the direct labor cost here? It is mean just 30 rupees. 30 rupees. And the period is same. Half a month. So 2 divided by 52. So it is going to be 2 lakhs 40,000. And then again, what we had? Overheads. So overheads also will be in the process of production. So that's why overheads, let me write here, yes. So 2 lakhs 8,000 will be the same, but overheads price is how much now? It's a 60 rupees. 60 into the same, 2 divided by 52. For everyone, it is going to be the same. The period is going to be the same because it is, we are talking about what? Work which is in the progress. So my answer when I'm going to calculate it, all these things, it is going to be different. So that's how I got it. So this total price is my one part. So raw material is done, work in progress is done. Now we have to take even a finished stock also, no? So this finished stock, I'm going to go for a one more thing, that is the last bit of this one is finished stock. So finished Finished stock means now finished stock means again it is going to be subdivided into the same like the above only. The only change is going to be is what? The period. Finished stock again is saying for 1 month in our organization. So that's why everything will be the same. The only period is going to change is here it is 2 by 52, but here it is going to be 4 by 52. 1 month means 4 weeks now. So everything is going to be the same. The rest all is going to be the same. So raw material, which is 2,08,000 units into price of raw material is 80 into, now he said finished stock is going to stay in the stock for 1 month. 1 month means we convert into weeks, it is going to be 4 by 52. So when I'm going to multiply it, it is going to be the double the price. You can count it. It is going to be just double the things, everything. Because instead of 2, we have made it with 4. So everything is going to be the same, just it is going to double the price. Then what is about direct labor? Okay, 2,08,000 into price of labor is 30 into 4 weeks. So 4 by 52. So what is said above whatever the value is there, it is going to be double value, no? So it is going to be 4 lakh 8. If you want, you can count it. And the last one, it is going to be what? The overhead. Let me adjust first. So it is going to be of overhead. The same thing will be applied here. So overheads is equal to 2,08,000 into 60 into 4 divided by 52. So whatever the price we got above, I said the same is going to be. So that means 4 lakhs 80 means 9 lakhs 60,000. So this is how my stock information I have got it. So my current assets information is completed now. So what is the current assets we had now? Whatever the information he gave us, from that only we have separated our current assets. So first is cash in hand, then a debtors, and then the stock. So better I write this one for you so that it is easy for you people. So this is stock my information. This is about a stock. I write it like this. Yes. Mm, mm, okay. This is our total. From here till here, it is the stock information only. So the first part is this one. My first part is cash in hand. My second part is debtors. And our third part is the stock. So stock is divided into how many parts? Raw material, work in progress, and the finished goods. So now I have done with all these things. So if we are going to add all these things, so let me add how much we are getting, we'll check it out and we'll put it in the outer column. So 12 lakhs 80,000 plus 6 lakhs 40,000 plus 2 lakhs 40,000 plus 4 lakhs 80,000 plus 12 lakhs 80,000 plus 4 lakhs 80,000 and the last is 9 lakhs 60,000. is equal to, it is going to be around 53 lakhs 60,000. So here my total answer is going to be only regarding the stock you can see 53 lakhs 60,000 is the information. Now I am going to add a total of my current assets now. So the total of current assets we are going to place it here. So I'll go with my calculator once again. So plus 40,000, 40 lakhs 80,000 plus 1 lakh 25,000, which is going to be 95 lakh 65,000. So my total of current assets I got it. So how much it is? 95 lakh 65,000. So this is how I got it. Now my total of current assets I got it. So now I'm going to go with writing as total of current assets. So once I got this total, now I'll go for the current liabilities. So current liabilities, I said current liabilities, we are going to have only few. So what are those current liabilities? The first is current liabilities. So in this one, the first current liabilities means first is the creditors we are going to get it now. So first foremost we are going to get a creditor. So creditor is a must remember. And creditor means who has sold me the goods on a credit basis. So that means he will sell only the raw material now. So remember the creditor, we will take only the raw materials. So creditors, I'm going to go with multiplying raw material. That is 2 lakhs 8,000 into 80 into how much is the time he gave for creditor? The creditor is allowing us 1 month. 1 month means 4 divided by 52 weeks. So that is going to be how much? I'm going to write here. So that is going to be 12 lakhs 80,000. So after this one, usually this one if he gives only we are going to apply. Usually, or else our sum is going to end here only. But for this problem, he said there is a lag in a payment. Lag means outstanding of a payment. So what is the payment? We have lag in a payment. One is the labor, one is the overhead. Both we have a lag itself. So that I'm going to take here. So wages outstanding. Wages outstanding. Again, I'm going to count with the same thing. That is 208 into wages is how much? 30 into what is the period he said? 1.5 weeks he said. 1.5 means 1.5 divided by 52. So that's how when I'm going to calculate it. I'm going to get the answer is 1,80,000. So my this one is done, and then we're going to go to the last one, that is overheads. So what is it? Overheads also were in a lag for a period of how much he said? Overheads is a lag for 1 month itself. So overheads is equal to the same. My calculation for everything 2,08,000 we are going to take multiplied overheads price is 60 rupees. And the 1 month is the time he said. So the 1 month means 4 weeks. So divided by 7. So when I do it, I'm going to get the answer is 9 lakhs 60,000. So these the way I got my all current assets also. So here the main part is the calculation of the stock is very important. The rest all is going to be easy for you. Okay, now we are going to use our calculator once again and we'll see what is the total of our current liability. So 12 lakhs 80,000 plus 1 lakh 80,000 plus 9 lakh 60,000. So which is going to be 24 lakhs 20,000. 24 lakhs 20,000. Now what is the formula says? Current asset minus current liability. So this is my current liability. So this is my total of current liability. So therefore, when I go for applying, my working capital requirement is equal to, will be how much ma? So working capital is equal to current assets minus current liabilities is equal to 95 lakh 65,000 minus 24 lakh 20,000 we do it. So whatever you are going to get, that will be our answer. So let's do it now. 95 lakh 65,000 minus 24 lakh 20,000 is equal to 71 lakhs 45,000. So how much we require it since now? We need 71 lakhs 45,000 is our requirement. So that is what he told us, that this is the requirement of working capital. So this is the answer. Hope it is very clear for you people. So first understand the question. So then whatever I have given, rest all is going to be very easy for you now. The only part is going to be, you need to be little bit conscious is about the stock information. So in our current assets, cash in hand if he is giving, it's fine. We'll take directly. Data is also directly the total cost we are going to multiply with it. But the only thing is, when he talks about a stock calculation is subdivided into raw material, work in progress, finished goods. So these parts you have to be little bit thorough in this one. So go through this one thoroughly, understand, try to listen the same sum once again so that it is going to be easy for you. So hope it is clear. So next class we are going to come with a new topic.